Hey everyone, Biochao here, and welcome to my world for the week of January 27th, 2013. And I think I'm going to be doing a video on this world once a week, so let's go. To show you what I've been doing in the past week, you can see I've got a lot of blocks, and I was actually running out of cobblestone before, like when I was building this house right here. I think I don't know if I've shown you these stone bricks on the floor. I replaced the marble that was here. I just don't like the texture of marble um, compared to these blocks. So yeah, let me tell you a story on part of the reason why I haven't done as much as I'd like to in this world. I have this quarry turtle right here, and I have a quarry location picked out over there. So I went out there and placed the turtle down, tried to right click him, I crashed. And then after that, I was having random crashes. Like, first off, it starts getting laggy. I get lag spikes every few seconds, and then the weird part is it was getting like slow motion, so I would jump and I would still have like 30 frames a second, but I would be in slow motion. So that was weird. Had to go on to the Feed the Beast forums and have some people help me out there. Turns out I don't think ComputerCraft was the direct cause of the problem. There was part of it where there was some class file missing, so I had to reinstall ComputerCraft. But after that slowdown, and the crash was like, I think it was perm gen space out of memory. So the people at the Feed the Beast forum just told me to put a parameter into the Feed the Beast launcher that allocates more memory to perm gen space. So yeah, that fixed that problem, and been running ever since with no problems. So, and this only applies to Mac computers on single player. I had a multiplayer. I had a server running on my desktop PC, and there's another funny story with that. So let's go over here and show you what I've done over here, and then I'll tell that story. As you can see, I opened up this wall a bit more, and I'm gonna put these half slabs as a ceiling again. The sheep are gone, and they've been moved into here. I've dug out a room here with the Buildcraft filler and moved them all into here. Moving them in was kind of tricky. I had to stand up here with wheat. I punched a hole in the wall and just brought them through there. Had them climb up. I had a block there, climb up here, and then I sort of pushed them into their pens. So I'm going to be automating this, probably with red power. And I have a plan for the cows as well. They will be going up here, and I'll have to figure out a way to breed them automatically, and then have them sent somewhere to get cooked. So kind of like the chickens, which leads me into talking about the chickens. And how another problem started when I put this world on a server and let it run overnight. Um, yeah, I part of the reason why I put the world on the server is again with the error that I was having um, in single player, uh, causing me to crash. So I put it on the server and AFK'd over at my quarry with the turtle for a bit, and then I I put a chunk loader over there um, to let it finish overnight, and I forgot to turn off the chickens. So they were just shooting eggs overnight, and I didn't have a clue that that was going on. So when I got back the next day, I just logged onto the server, and the turtle had finished. So I was glad for that. I went down to the bottom, checked to see if there was anything on the walls, any goodies. And I was having weird block lag. I was like, why? This shouldn't be this much block lag for. I mean, I usually get block lag on the server because it's not that great of a PC, but it was like really ridiculous. And I was coming home, and as soon as I got past that volcano that I have right out there, um, I got 1 frame per second the whole way back to here. I was like, why am I lagging so much? I turned my render distance and everything down to the lowest settings, and it's still 1 frame per second. I looked at the entities, and there was like 1,000 entities, and I was like, the chickens. I remembered that I left the chickens running, and I lagged my way over here, and I saw tons and tons of eggs standing on the transposer there, and there was still baby chickens and everything. So immediately I turned on that, killed all the chickens, and destroyed all the eggs. Then that solved that problem. I immediately went back to like 60 frames per second since my render distance was that tiny. Check this. This was full. Got a bunch of chicken now. Bunch of feathers. Back here, the transposer was clogged because the eggs are full. So I put a gold chest here. It filled up. So I had to put another gold chest. And yeah, I got a lot of eggs now. So I'm going to have to figure out a use for all these eggs. Unfortunately, there's not much that you can do with them. Just some factorization sorting stuff. Cake, Steve's cart, and pumpkin pie. I might make a pumpkin pie machine. I don't know, we'll see. Got a lot of stuff to automate, like these sheep and the cows. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh yeah, let's go down here. I've cleared out another room with the filler, and this is where I'm going to be putting my storage room. I'm going to have a sorting machine or two, just sorting into barrels, which I'll have along the wall here. Probably like something like this. And then I'll have tubes on the top there, and then another row here. Just something like that. And then over here, it's connected to these farms right here. So I can just run the wool from the sheep down and the leather and steak down from the cows. And probably eventually I'll move the chicken stuff over to here. And that'll just go like this. Something like that. I don't know how many barrels I'll need. You know, like from this wall might wrap into this wall depending on how many items I want sorting into barrels. And then I gotta figure out if I want things to go into chests instead. So yeah, I'm gonna get working on that. I think I'll do that for the next half of the episode. Let me just show you what I've done over here. These farms have been running great. I had to empty out the peat-fired engines because they filled up with ash overnight when this world was on a server. I took it off the server, by the way. I don't want this running all the time. I might put it up every once in a while just so I can run while I'm away. Not having to leave my Mac on all the time. It's kind of nice. So yeah, got a lot of wood. Gonna have to be using a lot of it for making barrels. Down here, you can see my iron tank for biomass has been filling up. Got 757 buckets, and it's going into my cell here, which is full. And let's actually empty that out. Make it go a little bit faster. That's good. Right now I've just been putting netherrack into here to get lava, and that's just been going underground here into this tank, filling up with lava. And I put this over here, this little contraption. It makes cobblestone for me and then smelts it into stone, which puts it into a barrel. Just because I was running out of stone to make all these stone bricks for these rooms. So yeah, that came in handy. Everything's powered with this geothermal generator. So lava splits off over to here. And if that's full, it'll just keep going into here. We've got these railcraft things over here. Been making creosote oil and turning my coal into coke to use into here, and some charcoal as well. Cooked up my aluminum ingots. Don't know what I'll use them on yet. Probably get into more industrial craft and Greg Tech stuff. So I'm gonna eventually I'll probably put another room going this way, and I'll probably move these over there, and that'll be my like railcraft production area to make tracks, a bunch of tracks, because I want automatic crafting tables, putting out tracks so I don't have to keep on laying out the recipe and making it myself. So yeah, I'll do that eventually, probably after I automate these farms. I had to plant some rubber trees. Yeah, I showed these off in the last episode. That was for the generator. Okay, let me just get some more stuff to work on this sorting machine and be back. Okay, got everything I think I need for at least this section of the wall. I'm gonna have an input just here and this above it, like this, and power it with a cable that I don't have. So I'm gonna put tubes going like this all along there, and all along here, not redstone tubes. And I've got all the blocks in my inventory that I think I'm going to put into barrels. There might be more. There also might be less. So just put tubes along there. I'm going to have to do this. I think that should be enough. I'm going to have to put covers under here so that items don't try to go up into the barrels from the bottom. That'll actually cause the barrel to only hold a stack of items instead of 64 stacks. Why is the place right? There we go. I think that should work. Now let's put all our items in. Whoops. Trying out this button switch item thing. So I'm going to have cobblestone, stone, mossy cobblestone, marble, basalt, dirt, sand, sandstone. Oop. I want marble brick. And I guess I'm going to want smooth basalt and basalt brick in those. So here I'll put sand, sandstone, and maybe smooth sandstone. We'll see. I got all these other barrels, so might as well put a bunch of blocks in them. Down here I'll have dirt, and I guess wood. No, I've got other dirt-like materials here. And I think that's glass too. What should I put next? I guess gravel, netherrack, soul sand, nether brick, snow, obsidian, and I guess I'll just put glass there. So that looks pretty good for my block area. This is actually half of this room on this side, and then this side I could put maybe like plant materials, since it's sort of towards my farms over there. I could have even more farms in the wall of the mountain, like a reed farm, like I got over here. Right now I'm just got manual farms. I might even just put my plants on this side if I make automated farms over there. But I know I'm going to have blocks there and passive mob drops over here on this wall. I might have actually have other stuff, like I said, but other than that, let me just go get that cable and throw some blocks into here and set up the sorting machine. Actually, do I? I don't even think I need a sorting machine. If I just fill these with random stuff, I could just use a filter. Or I could use the sorting machine since it's got this pull thing. I don't have to have a timer. We'll see. I might keep the sorting machine since I'll probably have chests in the system somewhere. So yeah, let me go get that cable and I'll be right back. Okay, I placed the cable, thought about it a bit, and I decided I'm going to put a overflow chest just back here for now. I think this should, if anything goes this way, it should wrap around and go into there if it can't find a place. I've put torches into these barrels that I don't have the blocks for yet. So let's test this out. Got blocks in here already. Let's throw some of these in here. Just all my blocks and some things that don't have a spot for yet. And I think I just have to turn this to pull. Yep, and it automatically pulls everything out. Sweet. Everything's going to the correct spot. Don't have a spot for stone bricks. I'm gonna have to move this. Gravel went, dirt went, cobblestone, salt, glass, and some wood. Sweet. Everything went where it should. That had a spot for. Let's move mossy cobblestone to right here. Just because. Do I have any other blocks? Let's go back to the house. Or should I say the cave, since this is really going to be my house. And, oh yeah, I've got blocks. Let's actually put these. Do I want pavers in the... Yes, I do. I'm just thinking, should I have basalt pavers or smooth stone basalt? I could move all this stuff down. Yeah, let's do that. So that will be smooth basalt. This will be the paver. This will be the brick. This will be sand, and this will be sandstone. And I don't really need smooth sandstone or the chiseled sandstone. I could just make it if I ever need to. So that'll be smooth basalt. So let's go back to the cave again and throw all my blocks into there. And let's just take a whole random stuff, throw my entire inventory in there, and this, and let's go check it out. Oh, that looks so cool. Mossy got sorted. Everything's going to the correct spots. Everything that doesn't have a spot goes to this chest. That's so cool. So let's just keep throwing things into there. And there is going to be a problem with these because I have 2.5 barrels full of cobblestone already. I'm only going to be able to put one in there, so I think I'm just going to keep a few of these here, but everything else can go since it's not full. Just throw all that into there. Throw all that into there. Keep throwing this stuff into here. And it sorts it really fast. It pulls it out like every half second. Let's go check it out again now that it's been running for longer. See all the tubes full. Yeah, that looks so cool. It looks like my torches got sorted in there. Um, Cobblestone's filling up. So there's some netherrack and soul sand in there soon. That's my only piece of obsidian, so that won't fill up. Um, and I'm probably going to eventually upgrade these 2 extra conventional barrels, so they'll hold 1,024 stacks. But I have to get dark iron before that, and well, I could do it right now. I do have the diamonds for it. I think I do, at least. Um, my turtle actually collected quite a few diamonds. Got, I think, 5 out of 1, and then I did 2 quarries and got 5 out of 1, and I don't remember how many I got out of the other, because that was the one that it was on the server and finished overnight. So I've got a sorting system going. Oops. And I could just throw all this stuff into here. And it sorts so fast. So I'm definitely going to bring one of these once I put some more, like, ore. Maybe throw some machines down somewhere and have the systems go into the machines. That could be useful for the sorting machine. Bring this ender chest to my turtle, and he'll happily put all of what he gets into there. And probably overflow a barrel or 2. So, yeah. I'll keep working on this. Put some more barrels down there. Figure out how I want to lay everything out. Probably going to work on plants next, just because there's so many that can be sorted. And then maybe metals and ores and stuff. But there's so many different variations there. Things go to machines. Things don't need to get processed, can get processed, have multiple different types of stages they are in. Can be compressed into blocks. So I'll have to think out how I want to lay everything out. And I'll do that off camera. But yeah, I've got working block sorting now. I'm so happy about that, since I've just been sorting blocks by hand in here and putting things into barrels. Sweet. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I'll probably be doing maybe 1 or 2 episodes per week, and just be working on more stuff off camera, like planning that. I do have other ideas too, though, like I saw something on Reddit a while ago that there were like chains coming out of the ocean and going into the sky, like a reverse. It was an anchor, but the anchor was floating, trying to go towards the sun. So I think I'm going to do something like that with chains, giant chains, but instead of an anchor, I'm going to build Little Planet from Sonic CD, because I love Sonic. So I'm going to build Little Planet, like in the sky right out here. I'm probably going to use a turtle program to build the sphere of the planet. And then I don't know how I'm going to do this, the chains. Probably going to have it like chained to a mountain and then arc upwards towards the planet. And the chain will be keeping the planet down. If you want to know what I'm talking about, if you don't, look up Sonic CD intro on YouTube, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a pretty cool intro too. I just thought that would look cool in this little green area right here, and then I might put in a fabricated lake like you see under the planet, just under here, and fill it with water, and it will look awesome. So that's just my long-term plans. I don't think I'll get to building it pretty soon. I'll have to find a turtle script that someone made to make spheres because I don't know how to do that. If anyone knows of a good one and would like to share it, or if you've made one, tell me in the comments, and yeah, I might use it. So yeah, again, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave your comments and like the video if you have. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.